Hi, 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 hi. Can you hear me? Am I coming out? Am I coming loud? Loud and true? I'm so tired. Okay, very good. I'm satisfied. Oh, Milo, I'm very satisfied. The high gain and no harm as is me humbucker nice. Hi, Roman. Roman Soto? Where you from, Roman? Hi, John. Love your channel. One of the most humble or honest out there. True player. Starting my day off at my studio in LA. If you like, whoa, wow, cool, best job in the world. Okay, so I thought I have this live stream before I leave for China on the 17th, which is the day after tomorrow on Sunday. I'm going to this place. You guys might cringe. To this place in China called Wuhan. All right, so Wuhan is where supposedly everything started. The COVID-19 viruses started from there. But ever since that debacle, Wuhan has turned out to be quite a nice place after all. I had a couple of friends who just went there, came back, who tells me that that it's a nice city to visit and all that. So I'm looking forward to spending about a week there because I'm going there for rehearsals as well as a performance in one of the venues there, and then I'll come back on the 23rd and I'll spend like 3 days over here in Singapore. So I'll probably do a video or two, which I will show you which video I'm doing. I have a surprise for you tonight, just in case you guys are wondering. Yeah. In any case, I'll be staying here for like until I don't know, maybe on the 20th. I'll come back on the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 27th. I'll fly up again to another place in China, which is like one horse town. I think it's a place that I've never been before. China has a lot of these little small provinces. So I'm going up there to do another show and then I'll come back. I guess I'll be back by the 31st of March. And then I have nothing on for April until towards the end of April on the 25th. I have another show in Singapore. So that's cool. That's just in Singapore. And then I have another show in May. So I'm actually touring quite a lot this year. All the way right now the schedule is all the way until October, so it's far in between. So I'm glad I'm able to do my YouTube videos during the breaks. But there are more shows being added to the present schedule, so I don't know. It may take me all the way up to next year, So I don't mind. I'm not complaining. I love to tour. I love touring. I love going on the road once in a while. And this time around, I'm meeting a couple of old friends, the same band, same guys that I played with for many years, and some new people, 3 new members. They're all from China, mainland China. A female keyboard player, very cute, very pretty. So I'll get to know her soon. Apparently very talented too, and a nice young drummer, which I've collaborated recently. I think about a couple of months back with this. We did a song from Bonnie Raitt, yeah, and then a new bassist which I haven't met before. So I'm looking forward to meeting them and working together with them. Of course, the artist concerned is my brother Eric. So I've done many shows with him. So it's good to be with him again and singing all his lovely songs. I mean, playing all his lovely songs. And a couple of developments. Well, anyway, let me just stop here for a while. Okay, so Milo says he's very satisfied with the high gain, no harm. Well, that's nice. Frank Achille, hi again. Roman Soto is from Houston, Texas, but Angelino, oh, nice. Okay, and David K, how are you? I haven't got my days mixed up. It's definitely not the usual day. Oh, it is in a way. I used to have my live stream around times like this. Dennis, it's raining here, so can't finish my gazebo. So I'll produce a what? yeah, part of your message has been blocked by the heart sign, so I can't really read it until someone texts something. Anyway, I wish you all the best, that you can get your gazebo up and running. Yeah, you're putting out really nice stuff out there. I mean, especially your sharing about certain things that happen. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Anyway, as promised, there is a surprise today, but I'm gonna talk a bit, and then as I go along, I'm gonna fix up something, because you guys know about my signature guitar from SHÜE, right? You guys will probably call it the bacon guitar with the red cedar wood. So I've reached out to SHÜE, to Ray, couple of about 2 months back, after I received that bacon guitar, and I told him that I'm going on a tour in China, and I probably need a guitar that will be more suited to what I'm doing this time around. And I wanted a guitar that is not as as precious as my bacon guitar, so that I can bring it on the road. A hardy guitar, you know what I mean? A road-worthy guitar. And he put his mind to it, and we kind of went through some details about the sort of wood that I wanted. So yes, this is my second signature guitar. And I wanted to be a guitar that okay, first off, let me just tell you about the bacon guitar. The first signature guitar that I have from SHÜE. It's a great sounding guitar. It's warm sounding. Everything is just nice. But I just don't want to take it on the road because I love it too much. I just love the feel and the sound of this guitar, and I just didn't want to chance it, like getting it on the road and getting it damaged or scratched or anything like that. So I wanted something that doesn't have that vulnerability. You know what I mean? So I've decided to ask him to make me a guitar that's hardy. So initially I wanted alder, but he decided he recommended Mammy Wu. So Mammy Wu is almost like alder, really nice. And I played on a Mammy Wu guitar recently from James Tyler, so I kind of am familiar with that sound, and I like it. And it has a veneer. Okay, so this time there's no drop top, so there's a veneer on it. Roasted maple neck with Malaysian blackwood fretboard, same as the bacon guitar, but this time around with a twist. I have a reverse headstock. Now most of the hardware are the same with the bacon guitar, meaning the tuners, the tremolo system. This time it's a 510. I'll show you later on. Okay, so just bear with me for a couple of minutes. Pickups are exactly the same. Frets, stainless steel. This time around, it's not 24 frets, it's 22 frets, something that I'm so accustomed to. And the reason why I wanted a second signature guitar, because I wanted a 22 fret version, and I'm more comfortable with that on stage. For 24 frets, yeah, with YouTube videos and recording, fine. Maybe on certain shows, I can make do with the extra registers. But most of the time, I'm really comfortable with 22 frets, so I just wanted 22 frets. So in a little while, I'm going to show you, and as I'm showing you, I'm talking, I will be swapping out the strap pins to strap locks, because I'm going to use my strap lock equipped straps, right? So these are all equipped with strap locks, and I wanted to use this or maybe another one. I'm just deciding which one to bring along to China. I've already packed all my clothes, my jacket, my boots, everything, because it's 4 degrees at night in Wuhan, in China. So I've already packed. I'm just waiting to get this guitar sounding right in my Helix preset, and then I'm going to pack it in my case, which I'm going to show you later on, if you guys want to stick around for that. And I'm not going to have a long stream tonight. I'm actually very tired. I woke up really early today. A whole bunch of stuff happened today. My IEMs came back out of servicing, and then Ray from SHÜE drove all the way from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia this morning, to deliver the guitar to me, as well as doing some other errands. But he was so kind enough to pass the guitar to me before I fly off on Sunday, because I need some time to get the sound and the presets for the Helix to cater to the sound of this guitar. And this afternoon, I just got back from a home sale meeting. You know, I'm a Christian, by the way, in case you haven't known yet. So we have home sale meetings on Friday. So I just got back from there. But before I went to the home sale meeting, I played around with the guitar with it a little bit. And awesome. It just sounded great. Later on, you're going to hear a little bit playing through this amp. All right? So this is what's happening today. Cal Molinex, hi from Idaho. I know some. I knew someone from Idaho. His name is David. Yeah, Idaho and potatoes. Love your playing and your great inspiration. Thanks. But now I'm chasing that Sir Bengal Telly that review. Oh, nice. All right. You wish you haven't. Oh, you can. You won't know how many times I wish I never seen or played on a particular guitar. Oh, I have nightmares. Not really nightmares. Dreams about it, like owning the guitar, but you know, never did happen because it's just way beyond my budget. Dennis Lang, buona chitarre. Thank you. Have you seen it? No. Okay. David K. Oh, new guitar. Yes. Joe Dix. Hello, John. I'm just in shot. Yeah. Hi. Always wanted I'm a bark, but I'm afraid I would eat it. A banjo. All right. So let's do the unveiling of this new guitar. This is JonKoh Signature 2 from SHÜE Guitars. Here it is. Alright, so headstock is in black with the SHÜE Guitar logo and everything. Reverse headstock. Right? Malaysian blackwood fretboard. Stainless steel frets, 22 stainless steel frets. Compound radius of gosh, I forgot. What's my compound radius? Let me check. I have the specs here somehow. I don't know. Let me just check. Compound radius. Well, I went through, you know what, with him, Ray, what I want. Oh, compound radius of 12 to 16. So 12, 16. And then mammy wool body. Roasted maple neck. Okay, with my signature here, my Chinese name again over here, black chestnut, right? And then that's about it, I guess. Yeah, 25 inch. Okay, this is a 25-inch scale length. And then the pickups are the same as the one on my Bacon guitar. So I have, this time around, they have renamed the humbucker to JK2 humbucker. So I have the JK1 humbucker, and then a SK1 single claw, and a JK2. This is the, if I'm not mistaken, it's called a nasi goreng or mee goreng or something like that. But this is my version because I've sort of tamed down the gain for this. So they decided to name it after me, JonKoh 1, JonKoh 2 signature pickup. And then 5-way pickup selector switch, 1 volume, 2 tones, right? And the last tone is not really a tone knob. This is a beat boost, so I can kind of like dial in how much beat boost I want. And then on this tone controls everything, right? So it also has a push, right? For the split coil of this last bridge humbucker, the JK2. Now, if you notice properly, the JK2 has carbon fiber pickup covers. This time around, without the gold trimmings, it's just all black, but it's really nice, right? And then the I have the 510, right? Black in black, very nice. And there's a recess over here, so I can pull all the way up. 4-screw neck joint. Uncovered backplate. There's no backplate for this one, just 2 springs, so it's really responsive. I don't know, I am trying this out. Maybe I'll just add 1 more spring just in case. And then a magnetic back cover, plate cover for the electronics. And this time around, the battery compartment is over here, so it's pretty cool. I didn't notice this until now. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And then the roasted maple neck, really nice. You have Goto locking tuners, and these are staggered locking tuners, right? Now the tuners are in like sort of a gunmetal black, really nice. I'm digging the headstock and the lock-in tuners. Gunmetal black, hardware all in black. So now this is also in black, but I'm going to swap this out to a normal silver stud for the, what you call that, for the strap lock, because I'm going to bring this guitar up on Sunday. Like I said, I played with it for about half an hour today before I left for my home sale, and I was like, whew, this sounds very different from the Bacon guitar. Yeah, very different. It just had a little bit more bite to it because this is Mammy Wu after all. And the other guitar was the cedar and Malaysian, what is that, the Malaysian ash, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the first one was a Malaysian ash. So different woods, different sound, different tonality. All right, question. Oh, Bacon banjo. Now third guitar for no damage to this. Oh, I sure hope so. Yeah. So the veneer, right? So if you, from the camera, you can't really tell. Up close, you can tell there's a little bit of a 3D. But on a photo, when I first saw this, I was a bit like, a bit disappointed because I don't get to see that, that 3D thing. But up close, up personal, yeah, there is. You can actually tell, and it's a nice veneer. Yeah, it's a really nice veneer. Nice. So very Strat-like, but yet with a 25-inch scale length. Easy to play, right? No problem. And I like the way that he makes this guitar, like there's a roll over and everything. No sharp frets protruding, unless you have spread fret sprouts in different temperatures. But I don't think so. This is going to happen to this guitar. Not much adjustment needed because the guys in SHÜE Guitar did a perfect setup for this. The only thing I did was to lower a couple of strings, the lower strings, just a tad, and lower the pickups just a little bit, especially the bridge pickup, and it sounds really nice. And then there's a windmill adjustment for your truss rod. Okay, right. So I'm going to review this guitar soon when I get back. In that review, if you guys watch out for it and if you guys are interested in procuring this, I'm going to give you guys an affiliate link, and you guys are going to get it at a special discount price. So this is listed as $1,003. Okay, this guitar, this JonKoh 2 Signature guitar is listed as $1,300. So if you use my affiliate link, you might get a discount of, quite a substantial discount, which I'm not going to tell you guys. I'll probably tell you guys in my review of this guitar. So that's the good news of it. And my thanks to Ray for letting this happen. So this offer is going to maybe last by 3 months, or I don't know how long it'll take, and then you'll come back to the original price of $1,003. Now this is opposed to the other Bacon guitar, which cost $2,003 US, a grand difference because of the different appointments, because that has a 5-piece neck, remember, red cedar, Malaysian ash, so all these amounts to the cost. So that's the good news. So wait for my review, but in the meantime I'm gonna play with this a bit. Yeah. So this is the neck pickup. So the tremolo arm is screwed in, but there is a sort of a how should you call it, Allen key, I used to know what is it called now. Just kind of like in a blank. A small screw. When you can use it, you can kind of like tighten the position of the tremolo arm if you want to. Right? So it can stay in place, which is really helpful. I'm not going to take this tremolo arm when I pack it in my case because... So this is the humbucker JK1. Like I explained the last time when I did the review for the Bacon guitar, this is meant to be a little bit like the a little bit thicker than a P90, but yet still retain that P90 characteristic. Set screw, yeah. Grab screw, that's the one. Thank you, Roman. I'm old. And this is without the mid boost, so minus the mid boost. So here it is with the mid boost. Without the mid boost. With the mid boost around like 20%. Okay, without a mid boost, this is the fourth position. With mid boost. Alright, so this is the single call. This is the third position. With the mid boost, 20%. Second position. mid boost. Same, second position without the mid boost, but with chord tap. Without. Okay, notice the volume drop is not so drastic. Again, this is without the chord tap. With chord tap. Recoil without. Right? And last of all, well, not yet, I mean, yeah, humbucker. This is a JK2 humbucker by itself. Right? With the mid boost. Right, with the chord tap. Chord tap and mid boost. Without mid boost. With mid boost. Without chord tap. Now, mind you, there is no overdrive, nothing. This is just a clean signal with very minimal, well, there is compression going on, but very minimal. So I'm going to set it to a booster, and I'm going to just play around with it. Maybe some with the mid boost, some without the mid boost. So I'm going to start with the first position without the chord tap. I'm going to have the booster on. All right, second position. Now, the mid boost. Why the mid boost? Because the fact is, on the last bridge humbucker, there's no need for the mid boost because it just sounds adequate enough to drive, amp. Right now, I can't have it too loud because my neighbors will kill me. It's about 12:30 a.m. So I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, and I'm gonna turn on the other boost where it has a little bit of an overdrive. Heard that, right? I'm gonna cut down on my. Right, so this is without the mid boost. This is on the bridge pickup. Without the mid boost. Now this is with the mid boost. There's all the harmonics, the harmonic nature of wherever I'm playing starts to pop out, with the mid boost. It's really nice. basically low gain drive unit, right? So if I were to push it a little bit further with the Halcyon, it's gonna get like raunchy. Right? If I go through another unit, this is quite interesting. I wonder whether the mic can pick up what I'm hearing, because there's this little harmonic nature. And then sounds really good on the second position too. Right? But don't use this. Use this. Different sound. Basically, so if I turn everything off, this will be the clean sound again. So the mid boost comes in handy if I were to do volume swells. Like, sometimes there are a couple of songs where I do volume swells. So if I turn up the mid boost, say maybe about 30%, and then I'm on, say, the second position, I could get really nice sustain. Right? That's why I wanted a mid boost. I mean, you can always opt not to have the mid boost. But hey, it's there, so you might as well have it. And if you want to use it, just roll it on, not just leave it on the now position, right? And I kind of like the clean sound for the second position, because you can do just a bit of a spank. Okay, without the now you can split call the bridge. Or you can opt for the fourth position. And it's a bit warmer than say a typical Strat, but it works. And I can always, like, brighten up a little bit with my my booster. Okay, too much wanging. Now, mind you, the strings are all brand new. And all these guitars are equipped with the good lord, okay, help me out, guys. What is that? When you play something, when you bring down your volume, the tone doesn't go, it still stays at tone bleed, yeah, with a cap. So you can turn it as low as you can, and the tone is still there. And it's really useful because I played with all this tone bleed capacitor for years, and it always comes in handy when I'm doing like strumming, funk. All I need to do is just bring down my volume a little bit to get that. And it's nice if you have this with chorus. And then if I want to go for a volume swell, I just dial up the mid boost, and I can do. I will stop playing because I don't want to disturb my neighbors. Yeah, I disturbed them long enough. Okay, questions. Hello, John. Sounds goes all the way back. Dennis, what? Oh no. Oh my good lord. I gotta go back all the way. Okay. So Jeffrey, how are you, Jeffrey? Thank you for setting this guitar up for me. Dennis, you're welcome to join the the old and crack club. Yeah. Carl Molinex, any plans to do a signature tally? Well, I do have a signature tally, the Pauletti. So it's like a quasi tally Nashville kind of thing. Also, Jeffrey, you're not from there. Okay, so tally with meat boost, yeah, maybe that's something. Todd Patterson, good evening, John. Everyone else, good evening, Todd. How are you doing? All these buttons and such come on a true magic in those fingers. Wow, thank you. Okay, now I'll be waiting for the review. Yeah, yeah. It could be quite interesting. Like, IM sounds very what? Very honest. Eric Gui, hello John. I love to hear you play. I love the story of coming to Christ. I also love your guitar reviews and inspired my purchase of a Schecter Nick Johnson SSS in atomic orange. Wow, thank you. Dennis, shame it doesn't come with John Magic's guy. Magic. Cody, Granroot, right? Great tone, John. That's smooth. Thank you. It's a guitar, man. Milo, the second one comes with a tab book. John's Magic too. Yeah, right. My hands can't read. Read a SHÜE. Jeffrey one. Yeah, SHÜE guitar, correct. Logo my treble bleed. That's right, treble bleed. So many so many guitars, so little money. True. Dynamic range of tones stayed the same. Very cool. Yeah, it is. Jeffrey, but no treble bleed needed with these pickups. I thought. I don't know, but somehow it just works. 中岛健夫? No, I can't read your name. From Japan, thank you. Domo arigato. Yeah, domo arigato. What's this? Lezio Junior. Oh, okay. So you're Spanish? Is it Spanish? Can I translate this? Translate. All right. Says what? John is a great musician. Oh, gracias. Thank you. Milo, nice sound. Oh, I'm glad you think so. Roman, I may have missed it, but is it that a strap ebony or rose? No, this is Malaysian blackwood. So beautiful, right? So the bacon guitar that I have has the same Malaysian blackwood fretboard. I just love this fretboard. It's just so nice. Yeah, it's nice to look at, but it feels like a rosewood in many ways. So Is it a camera reverse or are you left-handed? No, no. This is a reverse headstock. I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. Okay, so Jeffrey just told you, right? I think if well, I have my Helix here, my Helix floorboard, and if this guitar sounds really good, high gain, you know, and I don't want to kill my relationship with my neighbors, so I'm not going to do that. But I tried this afternoon, and it's just really nice. You know, it has like the mid boost helps a lot, but truth be told, the last humbucker do not need any mid boost at all. It just sounds really nice. But if you want a little bit of oomph in it, you can always apply discreetly. You know, apply a couple of turns, a couple of dB of boost, and it will sound really nice. Other than that, everything's cool. I mean, you see, when I play guitar, it matters right here, because you know the way I switch the pickup selector, the volume knob, right? So yeah, the volume knob is cool. I would actually prefer this to be smoother, but it's cool. When I do volume swells, I don't do volume swells with my foot pedal, with my expression pedal. I do it with my fingers on my volume knob. So I'm very dependent on a very good smooth volume knob, and this is quite okay. Yeah, it could be smoother, but it's okay. And then like, you know, the rest of the tone and everything, I seldom mess around with my tone, so the tone is all the way up, all the way. And then now I have to mess around with the mid boost if I need to. Like, I really like the fact that, you know, when I hit the humbucker without mid boost, it just sounds good, right? Yeah. But with a mid boost, it just turns into something else. Comes back again. And I can do chords and arpeggios. So it's like having a booster, sort of a mid booster in the guitar. If you choose to, if you're playing through an amp. But when I'm gigging, I don't play with an amp. Like I've mentioned many times, I use my Helix. So I have my Helix set up in such a way where it responds really nicely with this mid boost. So yeah, maybe when I come back on the next live stream, I'll probably let you hear what is it like with the Helix floorboard. Yeah. Right now, I can just drastically change the sound just by the mid boost. Okay, so I'm playing without mid boost. With the mid boost. Yeah, so it's that crazy, right? The versatility of this guitar. So like I said earlier on, watch out for the review when I come back. And on that video, you will find an affiliate link or a special link, which if you choose to purchase this guitar, you are presented with a couple of colors. By that time, SHÜE Guitar will probably have a showcase of the different colors offered for this JonKoh Signature model. So with the affiliate link, you can use that code and purchase this at a discount. So as it is right now, the price for this guitar is 1,003 US. All right. So with the affiliate link, you're gonna have a discount, which I'm not gonna tell you. I will tell you on that video. It's quite substantial, so it's a bargain. It's worth it. Given the fact like, you know, let's just face it. You know, I'm not a salesman. Yeah, sometimes I'm a salesman, but I'm basically a musician. So if this thing is not happening, I wouldn't want to put my name into it. It's got great quality, great appointments. So yeah, I'm going to tour with this. So this guitar will be with me all the way until October, you know. And maybe I don't know. Maybe one of the shows I'll bring up my Bacon guitar if I feel the desire to do that, which I don't actually, because I don't want to part with that. I don't want to chance it. But maybe 1 or 2 shows I'll probably bring the Bacon guitar up. But this will be my primary driver, right? Guitar that I'm going to use. Okay, I'm just off the thing, and I'm going to show you in comparison to what the okay, my zip stuck. Not good. Where is it stuck? Hold on. I hate it when this happens. Sometimes it happens. No. I don't want to force this because I don't want to. Okay. So this is the JK one, right? And this is the JK2. So basically, you have different headstock, one with reverse, one in normal. They both have practically the same hardware in terms of pickups and tuners. The bridge is a little bit different, henceforth, you know, there's difference in price, right? So this is a normal 510. This is, I believe, a 510 Supreme or something like that, because it's very different, right? And then the pickup covers are different. There's like gold trimmings for this, but they both feature the carbon fiber pickup cover, right? In terms of electronics, everything is the same. The wood, right? So the price difference because of the wood. This is a 5-piece neck, right? And I'm not mistaken, I think it's Rengas, something like that. Rengas and maple, and then there's one more. I forgot. Short-term memory loss. Anyway, check out the videos for this, and you know what I'm talking about. It's same Malaysian Blackwood fretboard, same stainless steel frets. This is 24 frets. This is 22, right? Cedar top with Malaysian's ash. All right, body. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Jeffrey. And then this is basically Mammy Wool, right, with a veneer, a flame maple veneer. Roasted maple neck. That's the difference. This is a 5-piece neck. Hence the difference in price. Okay, pretty. Okay, so this is, even though this is chambered, right? This is still heavier than this. Yeah, the Mammy Wool doesn't weigh a lot, so it's a very comfortable guitar to hold if you're playing a gig. And that was what I wanted, because I don't want to lug around for 90 minutes or, you know, or whatever, lugging a heavy guitar, you know, in a gig. Bacon and tomato. Right, so Timothy, yeah, all right. Toss me a pic if you fly over New York. Okay, I will. I'll holler. Dennis, my volume and tone knob seems old and distorted. The price I pay for living so long. Ah, humbug. Not long. The world needs you, Dennis. I always wanted to know, do you have any relationship with any of the Berkeley guitar faculties like Tomo? I'm a Berkeley alumni, yes, myself, and love learning from those guys' theory. No, Roman, I'm not. Sadly, I couldn't afford to be educated musically. I wanted to go to when I was like 25. I actually have this immense desire to attend Guitar Institute (GIT) back then, but couldn't afford it. So my dad, my dad, bless his soul, was ailing at the time. So we were, I was just earning my keep, and trying to support the family as much as I can. So I couldn't afford to go up to to GIT, let alone Berkeley. I couldn't afford. So I forego that and stayed in Singapore and play through the gigs and everything. And it was by God's grace that I was given a chance to work in the studio scene, right? And henceforth, from there, I picked up a little bit of a theory, not enough to save my life, but enough for me to get by. And that's about it. No, I don't know any guys from Berkeley. So sorry. Vinny Vasiliev, your guitar looks awesome and it sounds pretty good. Yes, it did. I do not think I've seen it in the US market. Roman, man, you have just as much facility and harmonic language as any of the best. Oh, thank you so much. Vinny, this is not from any store. This is from a Malaysian guitar maker called SHÜE. So this is my signature model. Okay, for those who just pop in, this is my signature model. This is a JonKoh 2 from SHÜE Guitar. Yeah, so I just wanted this guitar to go on tour with me starting on Sunday, because I'm hitting the channel for a series of shows. So this is what I'm lugging up, and I like the grain at the back for this roasted maple. I hope I can see this. Can you see the grain? Yeah, very nice, very attractive grain. Thank you, Ray, for choosing the nice wood. So if you order this, you gotta trust Ray to choose the best piece for you. And he's got a whole lot of exotic woods and pieces. So rest assured that he's gonna choose the right one for you, the best one for you. So this again is not like factories mass produced. This is like all really manufactured carefully. There are CNC involved, but a lot of handwork is done, a lot of hands-on, so you can actually tell. I think for 1,003 it's worth it. I think you can. It's a nice guitar to have. In any case, if you're not interested in my signature model, which I will not take offense, you can always customize your own guitar, and that will set you back some, but not as expensive as any of the custom-made guitars out there. And you're gonna get like really good appointments. And I've just found out from Ray that to ship it from Malaysia to wherever you guys are, he has a sort of a a thing going with DHL. So the shipping fee is not as high as you thought it would be. So I'm gonna divulge all that on the video, on the review of this JonKoh 2 guitar when I come back. Hopefully I have time to do a video, because like I said, I have 3 days in Singapore before I have to fly off to another place. If not, then I will have to do the video after the 30th of March. All right. Where's my coffee? Right, so talking about coffee, you guys want to buy me a cup of coffee? Hey man, don't let it stop. Don't let anything stop you from doing that. So there's a super chat thing, super sticker. You can buy me coffee if you want to. No pressure. And since you guys are at it, hit the like button, right? Do me a favor. I'm supposed to do the strap lock today, but I'm so tired. I don't want to do it. I don't like to do all these type of things when I'm tired because I might mess it up. So I'll do it tomorrow when I'm getting the sound for this guitar for the tour. Yeah. So you can tell I'm pretty excited about this guitar. So, yeah. So about the colors. So there are probably a couple of colors for you to choose from if you want to. It's the same veneer, the same flame maple veneer. It's not gonna be a drop top, so you know you gotta understand that. And you can choose between, I don't know, blue or whatever colors that you have. And he told me a color is called black flame, which is pretty interesting. Oh, sorry, it's called black burst. I know, but it sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, we'll see. No, Vintage, as I was saying, I'm going on tour as a session player. So I'll be doing a couple of tours all the way to October, and there are probably some other shows being added on. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll come back. I'll come back in between shows, and I will do my YouTube content. So yeah, don't miss me too much because I'll probably like do some vlogging wherever I am, and I'll just post it up for you guys to see. Yeah, China is a big place, so there are like, I'm trying to make contacts with some of the guitar makers there, like SHÜE, SHÜE, right, and maybe visit their factories. And I've gotten in touch with Martin China, the distributor for Martin Guitars in China. So when I'm in Shanghai, I'll probably pop on down and yeah, pay them a visit if they have a showroom of sorts. And they're very nice people, you know, and I hope this time now I get to meet a little bit more people, and especially guitar makers, you know. So there are a lot of independent guitar makers in China. So we'll see if I have the time to walk around, visit. Squanch, have you ever had chance to try new Red Stars yet? Yes, it's coming soon, because I'm waiting for the guitars to be passed to me. Robert Silver has admitted, GNL fanboy, acknowledge your righteous t-shirt. Alright. Oh, GNL is great, you know. Oh, really? It's bigger? Looks the same. We'll see. Yeah, I can fill it up, no problem. But anyway, the strap lock screws are pretty deep. Yeah, they are like a little bit more deeper than the normal screws for the strap pins. Oh, thank you, Carl. That's mighty generous of you. Cheers. The JK2 looks and sounds the business. Really like it. Gonna keep an eye out. Yeah, please do, Carpetus. I'm sure you'll like it. It's got a sort of an 80s vibe to it because of the color that I chose. But it's nice up close, right? Up close is really nice. And it plays like a dream actually. So I'm more concerned about how it plays, you know. The looks, you know, guitars are, if they are finished properly with the right color scheme, it's like a chameleon, you know, like, you know, when the stage light hits you and the guitar at a different angle, it just gives a different vibe to it. Like, you know, my James Tyler, it has it's sort of a blue, a royal blue finish, you know, because it's a drop top. It's a nice coated maple drop top. But certain lights will hit it and it looks like a black guitar, which is really nice. And then certain lights will hit it, it will turn bluish, and that's another, like, you know, like you're playing two different guitars on stage. These guitars are the same, except for this one maybe. This one will probably stay baconed. Yeah, because it's non-finished. There's no polyurethane finish to it. But this one, yeah, I'm pretty sure that different lights that hits on this guitar will just radically changed the color scheme. I'm pretty sure of that. Nice, right? You know, when I was younger, when I have a brand new guitar, if I bought a brand new guitar, I'll probably sleep with the guitar. I'm not gonna sleep with this tonight, don't worry. But that's what I used to do. I'll hold it and I'll sleep with it in my bed, you know. That's how crazy I was. Right, so the cat is out of the bag, so I can post pictures. I was holding off posting pictures that I took of this guitar because I wanted to have this live stream with you guys and show off to you the surprise, you know. So since the cat is out of the bag, I'm gonna post some photos on the community page. So if you guys wanna look at it up close, yeah, you can check it out later on after the live stream. Hey Oren, how are you? You missed a surprise. Anyway, go back and watch it. Good question. Um, there is a saying that goes like this. It's like, I don't care how, I don't care, I don't care. I just don't care. I'm going to price it at a premium price, and people will buy them. That is one business model that a lot of companies follow, and they'll put a premium price on it, and people will buy it no matter what, you know. But a lot of people will buy a guitar that is like $6,000, $7,000. But those guys that buy guitars at that price range are probably not guitar players, but collectors or weekend guitar players. You know, guys who have funds to procure such guitars. The working musician will never pay such a price unless he has other stuff going on, like, you know, maybe he's a YouTuber, maybe he's been sponsored, or maybe he saved up a long time for his favorite guitar. Yeah, there are guys like that, you know. The truth is that not all price guitars like premium brands are good guitars. I've played on quite a number of them that are just so, you know. The only ones that stand out to me are the SHÜEs, James Tyler, even the PRS are, like, you know, sometimes touch and go. What's it, Tom Anderson? Yeah, those are good guitars. Ernie Ball Music Man, which is like really way overpriced at this time. But they are great guitars, you know. So you have to come to a point where you have to justify yourself whether is it worth it to pay that much money for a guitar. As a working musician, I can't do it, you know, but I'm so blessed to be sponsored or to be endorsed, you know, guys like Pauletti, like SHÜE, who is honestly, I'm so thankful that, you know, that Ray has decided to make these two guitars for me, which I'm so thankful because they are really, really, really great guitars. So your question, Charvel's is not bad. Certain guitars are really nice. So all these guitars are there. The quality is there. So, but you have to pay for what you have, for what you are getting. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're actually overpaying because the guitars are just so. Just because of the name, because they price themselves so high, and everybody thought that, oh, because it's priced that high, it must be good. No, not necessarily so. So again, my best advice to you guys, whether you guys are loaded or not, is to try the guitar yourself. You know, try the guitar in the shop, spend some time, no stress. Don't worry about guys looking at you funny because you're paying good money for it, you know. Sit down in the shop, take your time, relax, and just play what you usually play. And if you're comfortable with a guitar, whether it's an expensive guitar or a mid-range guitar or even a cheap range guitar, if you feel at home with it, yeah, that's a guitar for you. I always love the experience of going down to a guitar shop, you know, and trying out guitars. These days, there are a lot of guys who don't buy guitars by trying them out. They just order online and just hope for the best, fingers crossed, that the guitars will come in really nice. That's not the way to buy a guitar. Buying a guitar is like buying a pair of shoes or a pair of boots. You got to make sure that the boots fit and it doesn't, you know, it's not uncomfortable. It's got to be comfortable for you. So that's my advice to you. No worries, Orin. It's great to have you here. Roman, I tend not to not like the feel of their necks too much in general. Yeah, because because sometimes these necks are really like really thin, like, you know, the Ibanez kind of neck, which is catered to shredders, you know. Guys like in my age, you know, in the 50s or the 60s, we prefer a little bit thicker of a neck. A bit thicker of a neck. I'm tired, so forgive me. So U-shaped necks are really nice and comfortable if you're into it. This is a U-shaped neck, if you're not mistaken. I play a couple of U-shaped Telecasters. Oh, nice, you know, chunk, like a baseball bat, but it just feels nice. So custom guitars, like for example, like James Tyler, they offer you like different neck shapes if you want to. So you are given this choice. SHÜE Guitar will do the same for you if you want a medium C, a 59C, or a U shape or whatever, a Z shape, H shape. They can do it for you. So that's the good point about going to a sort of a independent guitar builder. James Tyler has gone, like, you know, up market in many ways. So they are churning out guitars way beyond the capacity. They are like, you know, the lead time is getting longer and longer, but they are offering enough options for you guys to kind of like customize and tailor-made your guitar to your specification. Same with SHÜE. SHÜE does really good custom guitars. So it all comes at a certain price, because if you want certain woods that are more expensive, you have to pay for it. But I guess like stuff like compound radiuses, neck shape, they're non-negligible. You know, they're like, you know, not much of a cost. If you're talking about a drop top of Kyoto maple or different kind of woods, you want say the exotic wood for your neck, you know, you gotta pay more for it, right? Remember who? I can tell you right now. Right, so Mammy Woo, right? Woo! What is this? Okay, let me do it again. 3.47. That's pretty light, right? This bacon guitar with the chambered Malaysian ash and red cedar top is what? Same 3.41. They weigh about the same. I'm surprised. I thought this would be heavier. So my hands are playing tricks on me. Yeah, they're about the same. So the Mammy Woo is 3.47. The bacon guitar is 3.41. Yeah, not much of a difference. Marvin, thoughts on SHÜE? What do you want to ask about SHÜE? My thoughts? Some guitarists get loaded and spend more than they should, then realize what they've done, and then when they sober up. Sirs, I initially didn't like Sirs because I thought they were way overpriced. And it's only when I really spend time on that guitar. Like I said, I stand by my last statement. You gotta spend time with your guitars. You gotta spend time with guitars that you want to buy in order to know what the guitars are about. So when I spend sometimes, especially when I'm doing a review, I found out that the Shure guitars are really, really well made. Like they have a couple of stuff going for them. For number one, their noise cancelling circuitry for single coil. So if you're looking for a typical Strat, you're gonna have a very quiet Stratocaster without these, less of the 60 cycle hum. But it plays a part in altering the tone of the pickups themselves. But it's a lesser. You gotta choose between this, to sacrifice the tone or to have a more quiet guitar. So most of the guitars from Shure are wired like this when you have a single coil. You can always not want that noise cancelling circuitry to be implemented. There is an option for that, but most of them would probably have it as a standard. But the other things that are going for Shure are the workmanship. The workmanship is impeccable, especially the neck. It just feels really right. There are two guitars that I really love when it comes to, other than the SHÜE, because SHÜE is a 25-inch, don't forget. I state again, SHÜE guitars are 25-inch. These two guitars, they're 25-inch, not 25.5. So the two 25.5 scale length guitars that I really love are Shure and James Tyler. Why? Because I don't feel the fight. I don't feel any fight, especially on a James Tyler guitar. It's somehow there's some black magic involved. I don't know, but it just feels so really comfortable when I'm bending strings and I'm doing all sorts of stuff. It just fits the way I play. Shure guitars, same way. Certain guitars, okay. Certain Shure guitars are really, really well made, and I have the same experience. And the other thing that they have going is their tuning stability. They are always in tune. No matter how much I wang the bar, it just stays in tune. Now, when you come to guitars of different scale length, like for example the PRS, which is also a 25-inch, the SHÜE guitars. The PRS, the only thing that I see going for PRS is their finishes. They're very nice finishes, but personally, I'm not really a great fan of the PRS sound. Yeah, in their pickups, the 8515, 5815. I bought 3 PRS. I sold 2. So after a while, I just feel like this like it's a really bad energy. Like you married your wife and you love your wife, and after 15 years of marriage, you discover that there are certain things about your wife that that you don't really like, but you will have a conversation with her. And chances are, if she loves you, she'll change. And the chances are, if you really love her, you would change and just put up with it. In the case of a guitar, it's very different because you are given the option to sell guitars. You can't sell your wife. So I chose the latter. So I sold my other 2 PRS. Right. The bringing home the bacon. Yeah. So in the case of SHÜE guitar, it's because Ray, who's the owner, who is the luthier, he has how should we call it, inherited in many ways and learned from all the premium brands like James Tyler, Sir Tom Edison, and because he does repairs, right, in KL, and he learns what these guitars are about, and that's why he decided to build his own guitars. And he's a player too. He's a good guitarist, so he knows what guitarists want. So he has an idea of what he wants himself as a guitar player, and then he listens to other guitar player. He has a lot of rock guitarists as clients, right? in Malaysia. So they would ask for this, ask for that, and he will cater to that and try his best to cater to their demands and to their requests. And that's how he learned all these years. And for me, I just wanted something different. I just wanted something easy to play. I wanted something that I don't have to fight. And I got it in these two guitars. Why? Because it's 25 and it's 25 inch scale length, so it's easy. Struggling with 0-10s, easy peasy. I could do over bends and stuff, which you heard me doing just now. I could do the same thing on a James Tyler. Like I said, there's something going on in James Tyler's neck and body, so there's some magic going on. But there are guitars that I played that I had to fight. And I don't know how to explain to you, but somehow things are not right, you know, like when you bend a string, sometimes you get slipped, you know, you slip, maybe because of the, I don't know, it could be a number of reasons. The action is too low or whatever. So for me, when I'm alive, when I'm playing live, I'm speaking like an Italiano, you know, but when I'm playing live, I don't want my action to be too low because you're standing up and your hand angles are different. Like you're sitting down, you know, you have different hand angles, but when you're standing up with your guitar slung down, your hand position is different. So I normally would raise my action a little bit higher to cater to my live playing. And this I'll do during rehearsals, you know, when I'm standing up and playing and doing my solos. And if I feel there's a resistance to it, then and I'll find out, oh, is it because of the string action? If the string action is too low, I will like increment, I will bring it up, and then I'll do intonation again to set it up properly. And then once I get the hang of it, that's it. It will stay. Now, going from places to places, especially in China, you have different temperatures, you know, different environments. So I always watch out for neck warping, like bowing, right? And I always will adjust on that venue itself, especially during sound check. You know, after Monday's rehearsal, Monday we're gonna have like 4 days rehearsal. We're not gonna have rehearsals after that for the rest of the tour. So for the rest of the tour, it's just touch and go. You know, like I'll fly in the day before the sound check. I'll have the sound check. Like for example, I'll fly in on Wednesday. Thursday is a sound check. Friday is a show, and I'm off. Saturday I'm off. I'm out of there. So this is how it's gonna go. So there's no time for you to acclimatize. Well, there are like a couple of days, 2 days to acclimatize the guitar. And it's going to be summer soon, so the temperature is going to change. So I have to always watch out for neck movement, and that's the one thing that I always have to watch out. I mean, I've done so many tours in China. This is like second nature to me. Neck warping is quite a headache. If you know, it can be quite a headache because you feel like, hey, why is my action so high now? Because your neck has just bowed, so you have to pull it back down. And then, okay, this is where it's supposed to be. So a lot of times, if you're not having this on your mind, you just skip that part, and you change your action, and I never done the neck action yet. So I should have done that first before I do the string action for individual saddles. Right. I was well made, but wasn't played well and wasn't tuned regularly. CJZ, do you know the standard lead time for SHÜE guitar order? How long did Ray team take to build both guitars for you? So I gotta tell you guys, we have a representative from SHÜE Guitar. So Jeffrey is he's working in SHÜE Guitars. He does the pickups and stuff like that. He's a final guy to check the intonation. So Jeffrey answers your question right here. Depends for option on your order. So yeah. So yeah, take it CJ from Jeffrey. Yeah. My wife tried to tune me, but my tuners were cheap and wobbly. John, without CNC making the necks, it was also very dangerous to make necks before. I watched the Gibson 67. Yes. Yep. If you want to stay married, you will keep your thoughts to yourself and just play your guitars. You know, I have a great wife, and I thank God that I have a great wife, because I wouldn't start this YouTube channel if it's not for her, basically. I'm gonna share with you what happened about 5 years ago, 5.5, give or take, maybe 6 years. I was watching a YouTube program in my living room on the TV, and it was this guy that I really like. He's a good educator. I forgot his name, and he was talking about his Harley Benton black paisley Telecaster, and he was saying like, well, probably Harley Benton sent him this guitar, so he was like doing a review for his guitar, and I'm going like, wow. And then he told us the price, and I'm going, what? That's really cheap, right? Harley Benton, right? And then my wife was sitting beside me watching the whole thing. And I told her, I said, it's pretty cheap, isn't it? And she said, yeah. And then she said the magic word, why don't you buy it? Now, how often will your wife come up to you and say, why don't you buy the guitar? Well, she did. And that's how it all started, because I'll go like, what? You okay with me buying this guitar? Yeah, it's so affordable. Why not? I said, yeah, why not? So that's where I placed my first order with Thomann, a Harley Benton black paisley. And when it arrived, I was like, wow, the quality for that price, you know? I'm a simple guy, you know, I paid that much amount, I expect something less, you know, I'm an optimist. No, I'm not an optimist, I'm a pessimist. I always look like the bad side of things first. So I'm thinking that, with that amount of money, it's probably gonna be like really bad. But lo and behold, the guitar was like really well made, you know? And I decided, okay, let's do a video for this. Because I had in my mind to start a YouTube channel, but I wanted to start a YouTube channel to evangelize the people, basically. That was my first initial plan, to tell people about Jesus Christ. And I didn't know how to do it. So then this Harley Benton came along, and I'm going like, okay, why don't I, in the meantime, why don't I just do guitar reviews and do some music and see what happens? And that's how it all started. My wife. Started my day off good, make coffee in the tent and sound of the rain. It's raining there? Wow. Any more questions? I'm going to go soon, so you got any questions, you better ask now. I don't think this strap would match this guitar. Alright, this is too rustic. This matches the Paoletti. It matches totally beautifully with the Bacon guitar. Right? It just matches this. This is made for this guitar, basically. Probably for the red guitar, I would choose, I don't know, maybe an orange strap. Wow, that would be radical. Let's see. Let's check out my orange strap here. See here in the first place. Oh yes. What do you think? This with the JK2. Does it go down well? Right? It does go down well, right? Yeah. But this is fitted with a Sheila strap lock. Maybe I'll just change that to here. Yeah, this looks good. This looks, no, maybe not. Maybe a black strap. Yeah, a black, a old traditional Fender strap will do. Yeah, I think it looks better. Alright, so man, I knew there was a reason I like your channel the best out of everyone I watch. I got saved in 2018 after working in LA for a while. This is, well, hallelujah. I'm glad you got saved, Roman. This is so sticky here. Anyway, Carl, Jeffrey, what Teddy style should I look at? I'm on a Teddy kick if you can't tell. Well, Go check out the website, Carl. Just search for SHÜE Guitar. There is a website. So the website is well done. So you can take a look at all the other guitars, and then if there's any inquiry, you can email Ray, and he would probably give you a form and examples of the tallies that he had made, and then you can decide what you want. All right? Because Zebu is going to be a good place for music this summer, I'll bet. Yeah. Pretty good match? You think so? I don't know. Maybe a black one. I don't know. Ay. I was going to show you a case that I received from Taiwan. Really nice case for an acoustic guitar. But it's a bit big. But oh man, I hate this when this happens. Like when the strap goes underneath the rollers. What dropped? Oh man, that could have killed me. Right. So again, this is a JK1, JonKoh 1. Love this guitar so much. Yeah. If you're interested, it's here now. Take a look. Now the bacon guitar, there's no other colors because it's bacon. Right? So very unique guitars, a red cedar, Malaysian red cedar. Now, okay, let me just see what I have here. There you go. I have a lot of straps, so I'm actually spoiled for choice. A couple more straps lying somewhere, but I thought this would do good with this. Black against red. What do y'all think? Right? There's a class to it. There's a certain touch, a sophistication going on here with this strap. Anyway, this is from Fender. It has a sort of a cushion over here, so it's really comfortable. I've used this strap for years on my Ernie Balls, on my Ernie Ball Music Man. Yeah, thank you. Okay, any more questions before I call it a night and get some Z's? I finished packing today. I packed all my clothes, my jacket, some of the stuff that I need up. Did my homework yesterday, so I'm gonna do homework tomorrow again to get the sound for this JK2, this JonKoh 2. I probably got it like 70% just now. Just need to fine tweak it a little bit, and then go through the songs again, and then I'm done. I'll pack this guitar. I'm gonna bring that back up, the SKB case, which has served me really, really well these years. And pack up my Helix on this hard case. It's got a roller on it, so I have 3 pieces of luggage to lug up to China. It's been a long time since I toured. Well, not really that long. I mean, it's a long time since I went to China. And my recent gigs are all either in the States or in Malaysia. You know, the last gig that I did in China was, oh my good lord, that was way like 9201817. I believe it's 17. Yeah, and wow, that was a long time ago. You know, traveling to China is like a different experience altogether. If you can speak the lingo, it's fine. I can speak the lingo, but I can't read to save my life. So, you know, sometimes the signs are there, like, you know, telling me which gate to board. I can read the English ones, but the Chinese one I'm going to struggle. So I have to ask people with my limited command of Chinese language, my limited command of Mandarin. Yeah, but other than that, Chinese people are really, really, really friendly. They are really warm and friendly. You know. So sometimes you get to meet a couple of bullies. Yeah, China has is strange because the society has splintered into two or three types of people. Uh, there's one that are, like, you know, more educated, and they are willing to help, willing to assist in any way they can, kind-hearted, warm. And there are those who are not educated, but at the same time they are really warm-hearted. But because they are not educated, there are certain things, there are limits to what they can help you. And they tend to be, like, you know, dormant, like, you know, they tend to not to be in the limelight, and they try to shy away from attention. Then there are the other ones who are successful businessmen who have what I call the emperor attitude. They are really, like, you know, assholes. Sorry, pardon my French again. They are really, like, you know, bullies. You know, in the best form to describe them. And I'm sure this is common among all sorts of people. Americans, British, Italians, Europeans, whatever. They all have the same kind of people. In China, because there's so many people, right? The chances of you could get to meet with either this tree type is so there. Like, you know, airport, hotels, restaurants. You know, you're gonna meet up with these people. And I met a couple of bullies before, you know, who just barged their way in the queue, and they just do it without even thinking, you know. And it's really sad to see a society becoming like this, right? So that's China for you. But on the whole, they are very far in between. These bullies, they are far in between. On the whole, the Chinese people are warm and friendly, you know, and funny sometimes. If you understand their lingo, they are very funny people. All right. Hi, Gerardo. Strap is something I don't have many of, but I have 30 sides of leather in different colors, so I guess I better make some. Yeah, do, and send me one. Wink, wink. Okay. What's that? Jeffrey, don't forget spare battery. Fuck it. You just changed the battery, didn't you, Jeffrey? If you did, then I think it's okay. Yeah, I always bring my extra 9 volt. Yeah. And anyway, they always have 9 volt batteries there. Orient Quest, how do you rest your hands before hitting the stage? I don't. I don't stress my hands too much. Yeah. Nowadays, I don't know, especially on winter time, like now, when the weather is cold. After the sound check, our, like, you know, we will have our dinner, for example. We will have takeaways, and then we'll eat in the dressing room. I'll probably bring my guitar backstage with me in the dressing room, and then I would bring my you know, those clip-on tuners, which I'm not gonna have it on stage. It's just a clip-on tuner for me to tune backstage as best as I can, and then and keep it in the backstage, because the backstage will probably have heaters, and yeah, I don't want to leave it in the stage because it's gonna get cold, and when you get cold, the strings contract, and you'll go sharp. And many a times when I go on stage, I'll start tuning. I have to, like, you know, because it's sharp, you know, I have to flatten it a little bit. Then when the show started going, I got to tune again. And so yeah, it's a pain. So nowadays, I especially in winter, I will bring it backstage and I will play a bit just to warm up before I go out on stage. I would just sling it on, you know, and on the side of the stage. And once I hit the stage, it's already, like, you know, in the right temperature. The strings are in the right temperature. I'll take off my clip-on tuner, put it in my stand, and I'll plug in my wireless, and then that's it. And I'm ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Carl Mononex, any chance you'll be playing the US? Oh yeah, I sure hope so. Most of the US shows will be in the year end. So this year I'm just hoping to head on down to either Atlantic City or Vegas, places like this. Yeah, yeah. I have a weakness for in and outs. So, and the other one, IHOP. I have a weakness for this place. Yeah. So if I do go down to the States, but there are a couple of places that, you know, that you probably will play in the US if we ever do go down. It's all these casinos, places with casinos like Vegas, Atlantic City, the Indian the native Indian owns casino like Yamave. There's one in Hard Rock Cafe. You know, all these joints. Yeah, probably will play there. And if I do go down, I'll let you guys know. So if you guys want to pop on down, yeah, that'll be great. So Dennis, when it rains, does it get really cold right now at this time of the year? So I want to put the link to SHÜE's guitar on the website, SHÜE's guitar website, on the link here. Okay. All right, so go check it out if you want to. Roman, I want to do that too. Use my gift and talents to preach the good word. Well, we have a discussion about this tonight at the home cell, and we were talking about evangelism and how we are do our part in evangelism. I firmly believe that each of us has a certain tasks to perform, and we don't have to do everything. You know, sometimes just a word of encouragement, sometimes sharing, sometimes a prayer will be enough. Like, you know, to plant a seed, you know, of faith into that person that you bother to pray for and speak to. And it has to come from an area of love, a spirit of love. And the other people that will come into that person's life will do the rest of the stuff. And I firmly believe that every one of us has a certain task. You know, I wasn't saved by a particular person, although I indebted to him as a good friend for actually bringing me to church and bringing me to a home cell to, you know, to know more about Jesus. I believe the seed was planted in me supernaturally when I watched Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah, when I was really young, and I watched that movie 3 times in the theater, and 3 times. I don't know whether you guys have watched Jesus Christ Superstar, but 3 times at the same scene in the Garden of Gethsemane, where Jesus was crying out to God, and that song, that actor, or I forgot his name, beautiful singer, the way he sang it, I was like crying and bawling my eyes out every time that scene happened. 3 times in the theater in the dark, I was sitting there alone by myself watching that movie. And I believe that movie, even though it was so condemned by the churches in Singapore as being blasphemous, there were protests, but I was reached out to. God reached out to me through that movie. When I knew of how Jesus had to go through that turmoil, that suffering for our salvation, that was it, and it just laid dormant in me, and there was this thirst, that can never be quenched. I'm not speaking in metaphor, but it's like sometimes I can feel the thirst myself. Like, after a hot day, you just feel thirsty. It's something deeper within my soul. And it's such a thirst that no water can quench. And it was later after I got saved, or later when I was evangelized to and found out about God, went to Bible school, studied the Word, learned more about Him, that, yeah, my quench was, my thirst was being quenched. And evangelism became like second nature to me. I evangelized to taxi drivers, to Uber drivers. I evangelize to fellow musicians if I can, but I'm not the pushy type who go, "Hey, do you believe in Jesus Christ?" I'm not that sort of guy. I would look at that person. I have to have a sort of affiliation with him, a sort of relationship with him, and then my understanding of what he's going through, whether he needs to be told about the salvation of God. Sometimes certain people are just like, you just don't want to do it because, but then again, I have to be obedient to the Holy Spirit. So sometimes the Holy Spirit would just tell me, "Hey, speak to him, John. He needs to hear," and I'll do that. But if I don't hear anything from God, I'll just, yeah. So, what at IHOP do you have a stack of pancakes 3 meters high? The temperature? No, I actually love their pancakes a lot, but I love their cornbread too. Yeah, I'm a sucker for cornbread. Yeah. Anyway, what temperature is 70 Fahrenheit and raining? What is 70 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Hey Siri, what is 70 degree Fahrenheit in Celsius?
The answer is 21.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's nice. 21, yeah. Not too cold. Alright, if there's no other questions, I'm going to call it night. Thank you for joining me today as I unveil this beautiful guitar. I wish I could take him. I'm going to name her soon. Okay, so all my guitars have names in case you guys are wondering. The Bacon is called Leah, Lea. My James Tyler guitar, the one with the quitter maple top, the royal blue. Her name is Eleanor, as in Eleanor Rigby. So I'm thinking of naming this one. Oh, and then my JonKoh series signature is named Bella. What else? Bella, right? So this, I don't know. Maybe I'll name her. I was thinking of naming her Guinevere. Yeah, classic name, Guinevere. Gwen for short, but Guinevere would be nice. Yeah, so I shall proclaim you as, or I shall name you as Guinevere. Sweet Guinevere. Right, so I gotta go. I'm gonna catch my wings. Name it Oink. Hi, Steven. Good to see you here. So is Gabrielle with you? Yeah. So I gotta go. So any more questions before I'm gonna give you guys couple about a minute grace. So, Onk, no, it looks like bacon, but it's not bacon. Okay, so she's called Leah, Lei. Thank you, Orion. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Gabrielle. Gabrielle. That's how I pronounce her name, Gabrielle. I miss you guys. How you guys been? Well, when I come back, maybe we go for lunch. Okay, we go for lunch. Any more questions? Okay. All right, no questions. So I'll end this stream with a prayer. I thank you, Jesus, for those who attended this stream. I just pray for each of them that, Lord, that your hand of protection will be upon them, that your hand of wisdom will be upon them, so that they will gain wisdom from your Holy Spirit in whatever they do. Grant them journey mercy if they're traveling. Lord, keep them close to you, and may you bless their health so that they'll be healthy, and watch over their families too, Lord. I thank you, Lord, and I pray all this in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay? And if you guys have the unction or the desire to pray for me, feel free to pray for me for this coming trip. All right. So good to meet some of you newcomers here, Carl, Roman, right? And so good to see old faces like Capitus and Dennis and Milo and Orion, right? And Vinny, I'm sure, I don't know whether he's still around, but you know, it's great to see you. And thank you so much, Jeffrey, for being around to answer some questions. Yeah, I hope you haven't fallen asleep yet. Thank you, Milo. Yeah, this is my third signature guitar. We never guessed it. You know, I'm so thankful. Yes, thank you, Orion. Okay, I gotta go. I'm practically falling asleep right here. Oh. Night. Buonanotte. Au revoir. Sayonara. What else? How do you say goodbye in Spanish? Adios, amigos. No? No. There's another word for it. Forgot. Anyway. Ali Sugar. Oh, thank you, Ali. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Okay, bye-bye. I'll see you when I get back. Oh, Gerardo, yes. Good night, Gerardo. Thank you for joining us. Bye.